Can I take a 28-year-old Greek virgin?
Nice.
No, not that kind of virgin. I mean a guy, like this guy.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
Have I ever had sex? No.
And cure his social anxiety in just one day with this weird trick that I learned from a stand-up comedian.
Talk to women or have fun or teach a culture. We'll do whatever I'm gonna do.
Yeah, how I'm feeling nervous, of course, because this is new to me. The workshop, the whole idea is new to me. I'm pushing myself.
Now, if you ever wanted to approach a girl on the street, there's really only 3 things you have to focus on. But instead, most of the time, especially for analytical guys, their dating demons take over. Should I approach her? Is this the right moment? She looks busy. I don't wear a good outfit. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to get her number. All these things come into your mind. My name is Alex Leon and I've overcome my personal dating demons over 3,000 times in the last 10 years. And for the last 6 years, I coached hundreds of guys and helped them do the same. So please meet my client Christian. He's 28, he works as an engineer, and he never had sex before. Of course he wants to attract ladies, but the dating apps don't work for him at all, and he doesn't really want to go to bars or clubs or stay up late to get drunk.
All this shit for entertainment, crazy thinking that it's day one. All this spinach for the taking. Yeah.
My name is Christian. I'm 28 years old. I struggle with dating basically my whole life. My occupation is an engineer. I like working with engines, and cars. This is my interest in general.
Yeah.
So I have a very analytical mind, very logical. A leads to B, B to C, C to D. And I have trouble coming out of the logic. And it's also maybe something that has caused a problem when dealing with women, because you have to go away from the logic a bit.
Now, Christian is a typical client. He's definitely analytical, he's working in engineering. And what you're about to see is the first day of one of my live workshops. The goal on the first day is to rewire your brain, to basically throw out all the negative shit that you've been telling yourself for years and years on end and replace it with good mindsets, good beliefs, and then testing those beliefs right away on the street. Because if you, for example, believe that you annoy a girl, that by approaching a stranger you're doing something wrong, then every time I tell you to do it or every time you push yourself to do it, you're actively working against your core inner belief. And that's brutal, that's cruel, right? We don't want to do something that we ultimately don't believe in. So this is step 1, rewire your brain.
Excuse me, I have a question. Do you want to marry me?
I'm married.
You're married. My life is destroyed now.
No, it's not. Enjoy Sofia. Where are you from?
I'm Greek originally.
Okay. Do you live in Sofia or no?
No, I have a workshop here,
Okay.
job related.
Super.
Yeah.
Enjoy Sofia.
Like, very cringe when I first started to move down and I saw the looks in her eyes. That was the most cringe. Her looks were like, what is this guy doing? Is he serious? Excuse me, I have one question for you. You looked, these they don't like it.
What was her expression?
She was talking to the phone. She looked at her phone like, what are you doing? I'm talking.
Right, she was like, don't you see you're
Don't
done
you see
having
that I'm
fun.
talking? Sorry.
Cool, that's fine. That's fine. There's another one coming. Yeah, you can just stop that one who's coming.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
You look so elegant that
Yeah.
I have to do this. Do you want to marry me?
No, I'm already married.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have to.
The most interesting part about this one was there was like 8 people around you, nobody even looked.
Nobody cares.
Nobody even looked.
That's
It was
good to know.
There was like a
That's-
hot
yeah,
girl behind you,
Yeah.
and you were just like, eh,
Uh-huh.
like just
Because-
another day.
I would expect for people to react to.
Yeah. Especially because it's a calm area. It's not like New York City. Because in New York City, nobody gives a fuck about anything.
Yes.
Because there's so many crazy people running around. People
Yeah.
are just locked in. How did it feel?
It feels hard when I go down. It still
Yeah.
feels hard, but I just go into the role.
Right.
So
You go in a
I
row.
know I'm feeling hard, but I know I have to go into the role. I cannot back. So these two simultaneously.
Committing to it.
Yeah.
Watching this back, I realized actually the woman said, I'm already married, otherwise I would love to. And Christian heard something different. And it's a detail, but I want to point it out. Often when we kind of perceive the world and turn it into our reality, it's not reality. It's a certain often negative frame we put on it. A part of the coaching we do is shift the negative perception into positive perception, or just seeing things for what they are. I even have a tattoo that says reality is neutral. I want you to notice that and kind of reflect. How do you go through the world? Do you have certain negative projections that you put onto yourself, a way you perceive the world that is not true? And could you turn certain negative beliefs into positive beliefs without changing anything else?
What I'm hoping to get at the end of the program is, being able to find a way within myself to win over my thoughts and just find the motivation to approach women in whatever situation I am, and also being natural around women I find super attractive. So not being this, oh, she's attractive. An alarm goes off. Now I have to think and be self-conscious about how I should react. But be more like I am with my best friend, with an attractive woman. What brings me here is my goal to overcome the fear of approaching women whenever I am, in whichever situation I am. So I have this very thick wall, or let's say a high wall in my head, imaginary wall, that every time I see a girl I want to approach, and it doesn't matter where I am, in a bar or in a social event, something just, this wall, I cannot jump over it. It's 20 meters high. Talking to a stranger in general is just going up to the stranger is a hard thing, and it becomes even harder with the women I'm attracted to. That's my main struggle. Excuse me, I have a question for you. So, do you want to be my girlfriend?
No. I have a boyfriend already.
Yeah.
So the second thing you need when you start approaching women is you have to be able to stay in the cringe, right? Seduction is not this thing where you have this perfect line and you're always smooth and you're this cool guy at all times. It's mainly being able to stay grounded when things don't go your way. And most of the time, especially in the beginning, they don't go your way. Meeting strangers is cringe. So what do we do here? We force the cringe. We purposefully ask the question, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend, to a complete stranger as the first thing we ask, because it forces the no. It forces this weird friction of her being like, no, and us as the guy having to stand in that and be okay getting rejected, right? If you fear rejection and you think it's something negative and life is over when you get rejected, then you will never move beyond that point.
Okay. Standing in the cringe? Could have stood in the cringe longer?
No.
Was difficult, yeah?
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was too short.
You can already think in the future, right? Like, there will be moments where
I have to stand longer.
stand longer, because not because you were cringe, but because the situation itself is just a bit cringy, or things are happening around you, and you just have to be able to ground yourself in it in a way.
And finally, the third thing you need is being able to pause, not always filling in all the silence all the time. You don't have to talk all the time. You don't have to entertain. And this is why here, in order to calm the guys down, make them more relaxed, I do a micro meditation on the street. If you want, before this next section, stand up now and follow along, right? This enables them to be more in the moment, more observative, but mainly to be more calm and not have the constant urge to fill in every gap. This is super important to create attraction.
How do you feel? Where is your energy right now? If you would point it in the part of your body.
Ooh, nice question. My eyes and my stomach.
Okay.
I don't know. So my eyes is like it's like I'm hunting, and
Yeah.
no matter what I feel, I want to hunt, and just strength, I'd say. Yeah, I forgot the word, but just.
Okay, we can try to put the energy a bit down. Okay. So, do you feel the feet on the ground?
Yeah.
Can you go a little bit wider so you're more stable? And you can go a little bit in your knees. Yeah. You can feel how the energy shifts down a bit, right? And also when you breathe in now, try to breathe in as deep as possible. Try to fill your feet with air. And try to fill your balls with air when you breathe in. And when you breathe out, almost try that the energy releases over your feet. Like you're breathing, but it's like you're getting heavier as you breathe out. Just do that for 2 or 3 breaths. Okay. Now let's take some steps and try to keep that energy there. And we're operating from that strong core. And whenever you get lightheaded, nervous, bring it back.
Excuse me. I have a question for you. Can I get your number?
All right.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm Greek originally, but born in Sweden.
Okay.
Yes. Can put it here.
We just asked her jokingly, can I have your number? And she said yes, right away. That's funny.
You can write 00.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to delete.
Sometimes that happens.
Delete. Yes, this one. Exactly.
But she has no idea who he is.
Okay.
All right. What's your name, by the way? Christian.
Christian.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. See you. Bye.
See you. Bye. Okay, it wasn't a rejection.
That's fine. You surprised?
Yeah, I was surprised.
That's funny. Like I said, sometimes they say yes.
A fast question without needing to, without needing a whole introduction.
Skipping the whole thing. Important now with a girl like this, obviously, and in general, you don't need to wait very long to text them.
Okay.
Right? So I would wait 10, 15 minutes now, and then just say, wow, that was a bit spontaneous. I just really like the look of you. How is your day? You should seem surprised of what just happened as well.
Okay.
Otherwise, you come off a serial killer who's just like, hey, can I get your number? Can I get your number? You didn't do it right.
I did want a rejection, to be honest.
I know, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's funny. It sometimes happens.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this now and you think, damn, I have a lot to change, this is cringe, I don't know if I could do this, good. It means your masculine urge is like slowly coming to the surface, okay? Now, you don't have to go all the way and fly to me and do a live workshop yet. I'm gonna make it easy for you. On the 23rd of March, I'm gonna host an online workshop. It's completely free, but it's limited to 50 spots because I wanna make sure that all the guys who are in there are actually action takers and have enough time to ask questions and getting their questions answered by me. It's called Confidence Unlocked, and I wanna help you transform your social anxiety into that open, childlike confidence again. I'm sure when you were young, you didn't have social anxiety, you didn't worry too much what people think. So it is within you, and I want to give you the key to unlock that again. So We're gonna do that on the 23rd of March. Register now, it's free, it's a Zoom presentation. I'm gonna be there live and I'm gonna answer all the questions after the presentations as well. That being said, thanks for watching. Give some compliments and props to Christian for putting himself out there to the world, even though he's a virgin. And I think it's incredibly brave, to be honest, right? So I wanna see some positive comments if you watched that far. Really appreciate guys like him putting themselves out there. If you want to work with me, of course, book a free consultation called below. And that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.